It's rookie camp season. We're going to take a look at the Colts, and we're going to get our first glimpse at Adonai Mitchell. We're going to watch him catch some balls, do some drills. We got a couple clips. But before we dig into this, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're covering as many rookies as possible during rookie camp season. You need to see what your rookies are doing. Click that button. Stop missing out on your favorite players. But we're going to be looking at Adonai Mitchell. Only a couple clips. But once minicamp OTAs fire up, we'll have some more on him. And if more comes up, I will post it. I don't care if it's just one play. I will post it. 3 clips, about 25 seconds. The first one's the best one. I'll tell you that much. It's right here. Bringing in the grab, getting downfield, showing that speed, running into 4.3s, remember? Here's him catching some balls. You're seeing the length on him. What we typically do is we run through the clips one time, and then the second and third time, and on forward, we'll talk ball and the player and the team. So there he is. You get a good shot of him. Not a real clip, but hey, you got to work with what you got to work with. So one thing we saw during his time at Georgia and Texas was very good, quick, sudden route running, limited drift, knows how to use his size. He breaks off routes very good for a guy his height. And then at the combine, blew your face off with the 40-yard dash, runs into 4.3s. Now you look at him with the Colts. How does he match up with this team? You got Michael Pittman there. Covers about a 25% share of the targets, if not more, if not a little less, somewhere around there, maybe pushing 30. It's different year by year. On top of that, they got Josh Downs last year. He'll be in the slot. Pushed around a 20% target share in a lot of games. It slowed down a little bit in the back half of the season, but still a very, very good wide receiver prospect. And now you got Adonai Mitchell there to stretch the field. Bye-bye Alec Pierce, but he'll be there in situational play. Adonai Mitchell on the opposite side of Michael Pittman. This will make it easier for Michael Pittman to breathe, allow him to get better targets, better coverage for him to create separation on, because if you try to have a safety shaded over Pittman, he's going to take the top off the defense. You're going to have to worry about that. When you're looking at the quarterback play with Anthony Richardson does love to throw the moon ball. We saw that at Florida. Saw a little bit with the Colts before the injury. He does throw the moon ball. Mitchell gets a good ADOT. We saw that at Texas. They're going to use him to stretch the field as they should. And then Pittman catching the short stuff, the intermediate stuff, some deep stuff. Using them all over the place. The thing is, when you look at Mitchell, he's a great ad for this team. They got him at a good price. Some people were mocking him in the first round, early second round of this year's draft. They caught him at a good price tag. He's a good piece for the offense. You picked up a quarterback in last year's draft. You got to get him pieces. You got to get him more weapons. This is a hell of a weapon, and he does not have to be the guy on the offense. He can be the number 2 or 2A, 1B, whatever he develops into. With Michael Pittman there, they paid Michael Pittman too. So if he plays well, he's going to get paid because that's what they're saying we're going to pay our players. Stretching the field on the opposite side of Michael Pittman is a good thing for Pittman. And Mitchell, at the very least, if he's seeing snaps, targets, and routes, he is going to be a volatile, deep option with splash performances, especially if Anthony Richardson hits. I'm pro Anthony Richardson, so I don't want anything to sound negative because I'm being real with Adonai Mitchell here. So when we look at him for fantasy football, so redraft, you're not really paying too much attention. Maybe if you want him as a late round flyer, but you're more than likely watching him on the waiver wire. You're going to have to follow this channel because we'll cover the route participation rates, the snaps, the targets, and all that, letting you know when it's all right to buy in season. It might be right before the season. We'll see when training camp hits. We'll follow the news reports and everything else. For Dynasty, he's going in the second round of Dynasty rookie drafts, usually right in the thick of things, early to middle part of the second round, sometimes late. I see that too. I look for a lot of drafts every day. That's my thing. I'm a market guy. I like to look at a lot of drafts early, the middle part of the second round. I like to say the thick of the second round because sometimes it'll go late too. Everywhere. He's a dart throw, But the upside's tremendous. Good size adjusted athleticism, good speed. And honestly, if he's on the field running routes, getting snaps, earning a good route participation rate, there's a chance he could definitely be a volatile option in fantasy. And that may sound great to you or bad to you depending on how you play the game. Volatile means splash weeks, getting you on the top end, and then also down weeks. And I'm looking for Michael Pittman and Jonathan Taylor to just ball out and do good things, leaving extra targets or the extra flow to go to him and Josh Downs, making him an up and down play. But as a rookie, I could definitely see him splash in some weeks this year, especially if he's on the field. And I could see him developing into more. This all depends on Anthony Richardson. I like him as a prospect. I think he's an interesting play. I like how the Colts are getting him weapons. I think Adonai Mitchell's the perfect weapon considering what they got here already. It's Michael Pittman's show. This is Michael Pittman's offense in the passing game. He is going to be the main wide receiver. Don't get that twisted. Josh Downs is going to command the slot. We definitely see how the roles are going to unfold here. They got some speed. They got some playmakers. This is a dangerous offense. Once it all starts clicking, this could be a very potent offense to mess around with. But Adonai Mitchell has tons of upside. And for the Colts, you Colts fans, you guys got yourselves a good player on the cheap. A very good wide receiver prospect. Very nuanced with good speed. Fantasy football guys, pay attention to this guy. A lot of upside. A great gamble in the second round of rookie drafts. If he hits, he's hitting big. If not, then you know. But most of those guys in the second round, similar pathway. Very similar. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.